Okay, so we're doing Wailing Caverns. I'm with a normal group. There was no ultra hardcore group, only Wailing Caverns for a while. So there is a level 24 warrior, level 23 mage, level 20 hunter, 22 hunter, and I'm healing it as a level 22 priest. My talent so far, I have spirit tap, 1 spec, and now I'm going holy, leveling that holy spec to get some big crits. And I just did the swim from Dustwallow Marsh here to the Barrens, and I'm going into Wailing Caverns. My gear so far is actually looking really good. I did Dead Mines twice, so I got this ring, 6 int. This is from a quest, and then some crafted items, because I'm tailoring. So items with a lot of intellect, spirit, stamina. The one from Cookie, the stuff from Dead Mines, pretty lucky. Spirit, stamina, intellect. It's looking good so far, and all I'm missing is beautiful shoulders. It's too early for a neck, level 22, but I'm missing shoulders. And if we successfully do this Wailing Caverns, you know, the green shoulders, the twink green shoulders, they'll be looking really good on this priest right now. So that's what we're going for. And we're doing Wailing Caverns. I'm ultra. People know it. We had one guy leave the group. He said like, oh no, he's playing ultra. I'm out. Thank you. But these guys so far didn't mind it. I'll be doing my best to heal as best as I can. Okay, we can get a druid buff in here. Can you give me? There it is, a druid buff. Nice. Who needs a druid in group? Everyone is buffed. We are good to go. The priest, the warrior tank is dual wielding. So a little bit of introduction to my healing as always. To target party members, I use macros. Just slash target party 1, and just like that 1 through 4, and I have it bind. But you don't see the action bars because it's part of the ultra hardcore add-on. And the way you can see who I'm targeting is on the top left on the party frame. There is a glow, like I'm targeting this player right now, and there is the yellow glow. So like this, targeting this person and this one, and now I'm switching between all of them. And my indication for people's health is there is a circle with an exclamation mark inside on the left of the party frame. So when it's yellow, they are missing a bit of HP. When it's orange, they are missing more HP. When it's red, is basically they are missing a lot of HP. They are about to die probably. Shield them as a priest, for example. That's when I want to use shield, the flash heal to top them fast. And that's sort of like the indications. I'm gonna skin a little bit if I can. So I'm gonna be using, I'm level 22, so at my level I'm still using lesser heal quite a lot. It's very mana efficient. Then I use heal rank 1 as a medium sort of heal. And I use heal rank 2 as my biggest heal available in the game. And I use renew sometimes when I think it's appropriate. I don't know if I mentioned this at the start, but my group is not ultra. But if we go normal way, we don't go way too fast, it should be all good. Only had one person leave before we started because he said he didn't want to do it with an ultra player. I do like casting Holy Fire as well when I'm healing. Just don't wanna myself too fast and even like delay the group and stuff. But I do like casting Holy Fire because it's really mana efficient. It's really slow and it's like probably the lowest mana costing heal. I mean damage. So it's really nice. It leaves a dot as well. And it increases my chance of getting the last hit and getting spirit up. So now I'm not gonna cast it because we pulled boss and I'm not full mana, so I'm not gonna stop my mana regen. I think I should be able to see, because I use an add-on called Big Debuffs. I use it for PvP. Should be able to see. Up, he's getting low. Because I think we had Raptors pull from really far. Yeah, we did. Big heal is coming here. Yeah, we had the Raptors. The blue Raptors have an ability to screech the Guardian Raptor. When they are low, they call for help and it can pull across the bridge, which is what it did. But we're all good. Agility, stamina, nice pants. So I believe the mobs that sleep, it's like a proximity based. So if I sit far back, I should be fine to not get slept. And I should be able to notice when others are slept, and I should be able to dispel it every time. Because I think two hunters, warrior and mage, we have very little interrupts. The only interrupt is maybe mage's counter spell, if he has it at this level. So I've mentioned this in the Dead Mines run, but probably the scariest thing I have encountered so far as a healer in dungeon is I get aggro of mobs, or a patrol comes in. For whatever reason, I start getting aggro of mobs, and what the Ultra HC add-on does is the tunnel vision option. When you lose HP, you lose vision on your screen. Screen gets darker, and I cannot move the party frame, so when it gets darker on the edges, I don't see the party frame anymore. So if healer drops to like, let's say 70% HP, don't even have to drop much. I already don't see the party frame, or I can't see it as clearly. If I drop to 50%, I will not see it at all for sure. So basically the scariest thing is taking damage. Don't want to take damage as ultra hardcore. You don't want the healer taking any damage. I'm wondering if 4 spirit is... Yeah, I'm gonna replace 2 intellect with 2 extra spirit, because I have a lot of intellect on the rest of my gear. I have a lot of mana, and spirit is the best stat for priest because of yeah, look at that, it pulled it pulled 2 raptors. The tank is not being super careful, not pulling not respecting fully Wailing Caverns and pulling far back. So the Guardian is actually doing the low HP screech and pulling, but so far it's been okay. It's okay until it's not, you know, it's one of those things. Oh shit, I didn't notice. He was orange, dude. He was maybe half HP. This is one a little bit shitty thing for me, because I usually have the party frame here, on the right side of the camera as you're watching, which is very close to the middle of the screen for me. But I can't move it in ultra, so I have to look like top left if I want to see the HP. And obviously the add-on is hiding the health bars, so I usually play with health bars as well. Do it from PvP. I'm using max rank renew. If I do use renew, it's max rank. Using lower rank renew is very good when you have extra healing on gear. You know how it is in classic. It's not worth to have extra healing on healers in the early levels. Alright, this area is where you can get some scary stuff happening, scary pulls. Because there is a lot of patrols now. We got 3 mobs, one of them is healing, I think. Tank has a poison, just gonna renew him. Oh, I got the spirit tab from the dot, from the holy fire. So there you go. That's already worth. Did he put a swiftness potion? Yeah, I see. I see swiftness. Nobody saw it. Fire spell damage. Yo, the pet run in. The pet is ninja puller. I got rogue distracted, right? Inside Deadmines, inside the Wailing Caverns. It was a pet, it was a rogue distract. Alright, let's go. Not gonna pre-shield or anything. We don't wanna, as a priest healer, you don't really wanna pre-shield warriors or druid tanks because... Oh, really? Slept me. Slept? I thought it was proximity and I'm definitely... Well, I was like the second closest. Okay, I should stay far back. If it's really proximity, I should stay further back. We don't want to shield the warriors and bear tanks because when they take damage they get more rage. You just want to heal the damage instead, it's way better for their gameplay. But I haven't had to shield this guy so far. What level is this? Level 24? Yeah, people generally in hardcore do dungeons a little bit over leveled. The warrior is 24. The others are 23, 20 and 22. So warrior is super geared, I think. I cannot inspect because I don't see like a player frame. Seems to be geared. Oh, I know how I can inspect. I can do slash inspect and his name. Can you do that? You can do that with duel. Slash inspect name. You can do that in PvP. Do I have to be closer maybe? Yeah. Oh my god, bro is twinked out in hardcore. Okay, it doesn't work right now. Rolling for chest. Ultra bald with a 92 roll, god damn. But I don't have much space. But I do need this because I'm tailoring. And 2 spirit cloak, I'm gonna take it, vendor it. Stone in the chest. Force stone. Why can I not inspect him though? I'm typing it and I'm close to him. Okay, whatever. We saw one quick look at his gear. I'm gonna try one last time. Go away. Go closer. Okay. So his weapons are the skeletal club and the razor's edge. Enchanted with damage. Bro is twinked out with health enchant. Holy shit. And I'm wondering why is he not dropping any HP? This is ultra hardcore, but it's even easier than normal hardcore. Hunter is taking a bit of damage. I just have to renew him and dispel the sleeps. With these mobs? Oh, okay, he's taking HP now. Taking damage. Casting a big heal. I'm telling you, if it's a normal run, going slowly but surely, just normal pace, there will be no problem. Because I can anticipate heals, I can have renew on him. But if we pull like 10 mobs, that's way too crazy. I can precast. Nice, I got last hit for Spirit Top. And now I'm gonna stop casting Holy Fires. Now for some time I need to rebuff stamina. At least on myself I see it running out. Probably gonna run out on others. So I'm gonna be wasting some mana here. Oh nice, I got Spirit Top. Okay, I'm gonna top him. And renew because he has double poison. Okay, it ran out. Or got dispelled. Okay, good. Now I can definitely do a Holy Fire on the boss. I hope I'm targeting the boss. Yeah. Oh my god, it resisted. A 3-second cast and resisting. Now that's something else. Is there any pants? Big pants? They have no pants. Spirit stamina. I have 1 stamina more than that on my chest. Got 10 slot bag. Yeah, only one of them is self-found. Only the Hunter Tiffany self-found. The others are not. So if I go overall data, total damage done 8k, total healing done 5.7. Legit, I did more damage than healing so far. Somebody is getting slapped. It's the pet. I can dispel it in a sec. There. This is exactly how the full Ultra group was doing in Dead Mines. One by one with the pulls, I never needed potions. The scariest dungeon so far was my very first Dead Mines run, where the others were not Ultra, and they were speedrunning like crazy. Those are my first shoulders right there. My most stressful dungeon run was my very first one on Ultra. I had to do like 2 mana potions. It's pretty chill overall so far. I'm full mana, so I definitely could do something, and that's a big belt. Losing 1 intellect from mine, but getting 4 stamina. This is where Zaryu died, I think, on his first paladin. He ran in there, there was a lot of mobs casting damage. But I think later they said the healer was healing someone else or something. So a little bit of a healer diff. Not to jinx it. Isn't it crazy how the game looks so clean with the Ultra add-on? It usually looks clean to me, because I keep it as close to default as possible. I only use a damage meter, the death log in hardcore in this case. On PvP servers I don't have that. And that's it. I don't use any add-ons that change the action bars or the health bars or the frames. Usually it looks pretty clean, and now it looks even cleaner. How clean and beautiful does the game look without any bullshit add-on changing, UI changing, I mean frame changing stuff. It's actually pretty sick. It's like almost like I'm playing like this. If I go cinema mode, no UI at all, not even mana bar. Pretty close. Okay, I need to chill on the Holy Fire casts, because I went too close to half mana. Because we have Hunter, Warrior, Mage. The Mage can just drink whenever he needs to. Usually nobody waits a Mage. He just drinks whenever he has to. And the others keep going. If I don't have to stop to drink, nobody will ever have to stop. Okay, I'm gonna stay back because that looks like a bit bigger pool. I don't know where is the elite, so I can damage him. Alright, boss incoming. I'm full. Insta renew. Nuke boss. I think I can afford the Shadow Word Pain on all. And dispel the guy because he had Thunderclap. That reduces attack speed. One big heal. Better, safer. Taking crits. But somebody instantly aggro it away from me. Perfect. The most important thing on Ultra to keep in mind as a healer is to not get hit. And if you are tank, to never let anything hit the healer if he is playing Ultra. Did Druid die? No, my Druid did not die. Yet. I'm just trying out Ultra hardcore on a priest. The hardest possible. Not even action bars. So I thought I should try it first on the character I've played the most in Classic. Because I have good muscle memory of where my keybinds are without looking at them. Okay, so there are patrols. This warrior is managing like the perfect combination. I don't know if I've had a smoother Wailing Caverns than this. To jinx it again. Not to curse us and wipe us with my words, but is managing like the perfect combination of 2 to 3 mobs where hunters can be useful with multi-shot. But not too many, you know, to scare the shit out of everyone. Let's just say he's basically like me tanking. When I tank, I'm that good of a tank, right? On my druids? Surely. Surely coping. Not pulling way too many, but not pulling one by one either. Like not going ultra safe either. This is 6 spirit. Whoa. Oh, I have 5 spirit, 3 stamina. In total, my has 8 stats. This one is 6. When I look for items, I look at the total amount of stats. The sum of all of the stats. And then like how useful they are. So most of the time I would use the one with more stats in total. One of them is a rare, by the way, the fairy dragon. And he can drop a wand. I wonder if it's better than the cookie one. Yeah. 20.3. And cookie is 22.3. What this wand has is more top end damage. It is 1.7 speed, it is slower. I think it is a damage increase. Actually, I don't know. The cookie wand is more DPS. The cookie wand is more DPS. But this one is slower. Yeah, exactly. This one is more. If I'm gonna wand like 3 times per mob, it's gonna be higher damage overall. But if I'm gonna stand and spam wanding, then the cookie is higher DPS. And I have been so far, when I pull a mob, I do Holy Fire into Shadow Word Pain, into one Mind Blast or Smite, and then I do like 4 one hits before the mob dies. I don't think there's that much of a difference. Gonna grid on it. At level 25, So in a few levels I'm gonna do BFD, and that one is by far the best. For the next, the one that gives one spirit, even gives you a spirit. It's by far the best for the next 10 levels. I didn't even realize the mage was needing, actually. I was just yapping about my own, if it's an upgrade for me or not, but I guess it was an upgrade for mage. So I'm glad I agreed it. I didn't even notice mage. But anyway, there is that. Oh, agility spirit, that's a good one. And we have 2 hunters. 6 agi, 2 spirit, nice. Both hunters needed, and Kabooks. Kabooks gets it. Yo, Tryon, thank you very much for the resub, man. Thank you, means a lot to me. 3 months in a row. 8 months total. Thank you for the resub. Second resub today. Dum 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 dum. Oi, 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 he's orange. Wait, wait, wait. He dropped to half, I think. 1 flash heal. Flash heal is mana inefficient, and usually I think I should save it to if they get the red debuff. It's like panic heal, basically. But I've been doing it at orange. I don't want them to be scared. Because I was doing Deadmines quests outside with one guy, and he dropped probably to half. My add-on gave me the orange marker of his HP. And he started like running back and HP potting and stuff, and I'm like, dude, at orange, they panicking? Okay, I should not let them get to red then. Because red is probably super low. It's kinda crazy to play without being able to see any HP, but you get used to it, to be honest. I'm only level 22 and Ultra feels almost like the regular game. It's basically hardcore, but it tests your... I think Ultra is more like normal hardcore, but it tests your class knowledge. Because if you don't see your action bars, you have to have good muscle memory of where your stuff is on the action bars. So it's like, initially it's good to play your best class. It's a test of the knowledge of the class. Isn't it 75, 50, 25? So if it's just yellow with one exclamation mark, it should be 70% HP, 75. It would make sense, yeah, every 25. Okay, almost half. 1 bag left of space. And we're in Wailing Caverns, which is a dungeon famous for you running out of space. I think we're good so far. I think it's also because we are not Horde. Horde has to carry extra quest items like Serpent Blooms, and there are some quests that... the gems as well, the gems. There are quests that Horde has and Alliance does not. So the bags are a much bigger disaster as Horde. Slept one of the pets, I dispel it. It resisted once, I think. Yeah, one exclamation mark yellow might be just 75%. And orange is 50. Wow, it's kind of scary to know that someone is at 50%. Thank you. Put 1 more point. Holy specialization. Gonna crit those big holy fires. Slow ass cast into a big crit. Boom. Okay, never mind. Okay, that's a boss. I'm casting plus a dot. He's sleeping somebody. Let's see who that is. I don't know what is this guy casting, but it took him forever. Okay, there it is. It was one of the pets. Dude, having 2 pets is good for one thing. They soak the sleeps. I got slept only once. Oh my god, Hunter loot. Venom Strike. So we got Venom Strike and we got that Agility Cloak earlier. Alright, big damage boss. This guy can slap you so hard he can like 2-shot people. If people come here under leveled and the boss is orange, remember he hits like a truck, yeah. If you come here too low and he's orange, you're gonna take biggest damage. The biggest damage possible. Because he's gonna deliver the crushing blows. So I have been caring a lot less about DPSing and just brick healing. Oh, stamina spirit. This is the type of the part of the dungeon that can be skipped on later if you make a video for the YouTube, and just skip right to the last boss, because we're just waiting for the guy to move here. Mage is taking damage. Now for mage I can use lesser heal. This is generally like a dungeon healing plan you can have, or way of thinking about heals. Tanks in general can take a bigger heal, so for warrior heal, but for someone squishier like a leather or clothy DPS, they can take a lesser heal, or a down ranked heal, or down ranked greater heal. Depends on what level you are and what rank of spells you have available. The biggest heal usually can go to the tank, down ranked to the DPS. Did he just pot, or I topped him with one? That's crazy, I topped him with one lesser. Dum 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 dum. Maybe this boss drops the ring, that would be so crazy. Because I actually have 6 int, 2 agi, and then int spirit. If this boss drops the ring, it's stamina, intellect and spirit. I will probably replace this one, because I already have one with spirit. Yeah, I forgot to fear ward everybody, so I'm just gonna fear ward the tank. Because this boss does fear, by the way. I think he was trying to cast sleep. I'm not sure if he casted it. Okay, no ring, guys. Loot the gem. Stamina spirit. Oh, that's a 2 stamina upgrade. I need on this. And mail, nice chest.